you get 60% opt-in rate. Okay? But does that mean that those people are the right people for your offer? So the capture page could be so compelling that people will opt in. But are they really the right people for your offer? Because in this, you got a lot of people that are just what you call tire kickers, or they just want to see what's on the other side of a capture page. So they'll opt into something, but they really have no interest in what you're offering, whether it's going to be your service or your product. They're not interested in that. They're just curious. So you get those people to opt in, and now you're thinking, great, I got a 60% opt-in rate. But the majority of those people are the wrong people for your offer. So once you start to understand more about running solo ads in the solo ad industry and what the actual components of the industry actually entail, you really don't get too high or too low based on the opt-in rate. Because like I said before, is sometimes you just have things that happen to where you have a capture page that normally opts in between 25 and 30%. You'll send it to a solo ad provider that you know and trust, and you'll mess around and get an 11% opt-in rate. You could say, you know what, I never deal with this guy again. But if you know and trust them, it's not unlikely they try to just beat you out of a few $100s. That's not likely because they want to keep doing business with you because they're making money with you. But things happen. Like I said, sometimes the person that's looking at your page, they're not having a good day. They're going through things in life, and they just decide they're not going to put in their email address. So your opt-in rate may be low for that particular promotion. Okay? Other times, like I said, you can have a high opt-in rate, but the people that are opting in, they're just curiosity seekers. They're tire kickers. They're the wrong people for your list anyway. So they're not interested in any offers that you have. They just want to see the sales video on the other side. So you can't get too high, you can't get too low off single occurrences of high opt-ins or single occurrences of low opt-ins. What you have to do is keep collecting data. So that's why I take a capture page and I may test it at 2,000 clicks before I make a decision on whether or not it's a good capture page or a bad capture page. I would never take a capture page and run it to 100 clicks and decide, you know what, this capture page sucks. Would never do that. And wouldn't do that to a traffic source. I would never buy 100 clicks of a traffic source, not unless I just felt like something was really crazy with it and decide, you know what, this traffic source isn't any good, but only test it to 100 clicks. You have to, in this game of solo ad buying, it's all about data. Because even though you're dealing with people, those people's actions can be represented mathematically. So you got to get data on stuff. And until you start getting data on things, you really don't understand what direction you need to go into. Okay? Because once we understand from a scientific standpoint, once we have enough data, then we can start to predict what's going to happen based on our historical data. So until you have the data, you can't really predict anything. So I just want to tell you this, so don't get nervous and don't get short-sighted when things don't go the way you think they should go, even though you don't have data to make that particular prediction. This is David W. Williams, the online traffic expert. Peace out.